Layers in ImageMeter let you combine multiple images and organize your annotations into separate layers. You can overlay a satellite photo on top of a street map, compare different floor plan layouts, or simply keep your measurements organized on separate layers. In this video, I'll show you how to work with layers using two practical examples. Let's start with a city street map. I'll open this map in ImageMeter. Now let's take a look at the layer settings. The street map image is loaded into the bottom layer, and we have an annotation layer on top of it for our markings and measurements. If you do not see the Layers dock window on your screen, you can open it from the Windows menu. Now I want to overlay a satellite photo of the same area. I'll click Add Image Layer and select the satellite image. The satellite image now appears as a new layer on top. It completely covers the street map. To blend them, I can adjust the opacity. This allows me to see both the street names from the map and the actual buildings from the satellite view. This is great for verifying positions and spotting differences. I can also quickly switch between the two views using the visibility checkbox. Now let's add some markings. I'll mark a block of buildings. Notice that the marking goes into the annotation layer. My annotations are kept separate from the images, so I can toggle them on and off independently. I can also add a second annotation layer if I want to keep different types of markings separate. For example, one layer for area markings and another for distances or other notes. Everything I draw is stored in the layer that is currently selected in the Layers window. Each annotation layer can be shown or hidden individually, making it easy to keep complex projects organized. If you want to move a marking to a different layer, you can do so using the layer assignment icon in the editing toolbar. As we can see by switching the layer on and off, the area marking that we drew is now in the other layer. For the second example, I have an apartment floor plan. Let's say I'm considering two different layouts and want to compare them. This time, the input is a PDF containing the two floor plans on different pages. For this PDF, I know that the printing scale is 1 to 50, so I enter this value to measure at the correct scale. Finally, we set the import mode to all pages as layers in one image. We can rename these layers so they're easy to identify. I'll double-click the name and type something descriptive, for example, original layout and revised layout. I can use the visibility checkboxes to switch between them. Or I can lower the opacity to overlay both plans and see exactly where the differences are. Now we can even measure how much a wall was shifted between the two layouts on separate PDF pages. The same layer features are also available on Android. Let me quickly show you how to access them. In the editor, open the menu and tap Layers. This opens the Layer Management dialog. Here you can see all the same controls as in the desktop version. You can toggle visibility using the checkboxes, drag layers to reorder them using the handle on the right, and tap a layer name to rename it. The buttons at the bottom let you add layers, either a new annotation layer, a photo from your camera, or an image from your files. When you select an image layer, the opacity slider appears so you can adjust the transparency, just like on the desktop. You might have noticed that one of the image layers is marked with a star. This is the master image layer. It is the image that will be used when the software exports the original image. That's how layers work in ImageMeter. Layers give you the flexibility to overlay images for comparison and to track changes, or they let you organize your measurements.